It's important to understand trusts and legal strategies. Non-profit trusts in the public interest are the legal basis that serve and help people in extremely varied ways. Churches, universities, research institutes, hospitals, schools, aid programs, charities, even public services. All these are often set up as non-profit trusts owned and operated by charitable trusts. The charitable trusts benefit from their beneficiaries of the non-profit trusts. So charitable trusts can self-fund by forming links to non-profit businesses as foundations with their own income, usually started and operated by volunteers initially with the intention of helping people in need. Trusts are also created to trade. They can register any business name and that suits their work. Their net profits are given away each year to their named beneficiaries. If the beneficiaries are individuals, the gifts are taxed as private income. If the beneficiaries are charitable trusts, the gifts they receive are not taxed and can be tax deductible to the giver. Many large companies establish non-profit trust organizations and charitable trusts to reduce taxable income while achieving good work, helping people in need and gaining public goodwill for their involvement. Some businesses tithe 5 to 15% of income to worthy trusts they believe in. A trustee and a trustee registered with the public company register make up the trust body as a legal entity. The trustee can be a private company with 3 directors. If one dies or resigns, they can be replaced and can also be anonymous. A company does not ever need to die, and its work can continue indefinitely. More directors can be appointed, but with just 3 directors, decisions are made fast and acted on quickly. Directors are best to be active in the affairs of the charitable trust while also being easily contacted if needed. A very clear definition of the purpose of the trust and to whom it will apply needs to be a priority that is clearly stated. A lawyer will need to be engaged to draw up the register for the trust deed and the trustee company. Trust deeds of ethical organizations can be purchased to be used as a template for most local trusts. An association of volunteers can work to help any trust without needing to be registered. If the charitable trust creates a non-profit trading trust, it can gift its profits to the charity so it can pay volunteers and fund costs. The trust deed also includes allied trusts that will receive the assets of the trust if it finishes operations for whatever reason, but it doesn't have to. The deed also gives an estimate of duration of the trust. This needs to be a legally indefinable period or optimistic redundancy. For example, until there are no more hungry people or homeless people in the world. The trusts are extremely long-lasting, very efficient, easy to administrate, and can perform a great public service. We should all be associated with a trust so that we can all support good permaculture work. There are many independent and cooperative permaculture institutes connected to non-profit trusts. Non-profit businesses help fund these permaculture institutes and become self-reliant for funds. It only takes a few dedicated people to operate a trust efficiently. It is better to set up many local trusts to run well rather than just one. Large trusts become inefficient and are often enormous hierarchical systems that lack relevance to ordinary people. It's important to find a lawyer who knows well how to set up a trust. Now, this can be difficult if trusts are not common practice in some particular countries. And bad advice can lead to serious inefficiencies, ineffective action, and even legal problems and messy ongoing problems. Companies, cooperatives, and public trusts are all part of company law. These usually come from good support services available that are easily accessed. Bookkeeping needs to be well set up with good local advice by an accountant. Also, a very efficient office manager to communicate to the trust target population. And we can all put money to good use where it can be used to help people in need. A trust company formed for a purpose. 3 or 4 local people involved as the directors to administrate and govern by a registered deed of trust stating the purpose of the organization. And as a whole, the name chosen by the founders or settlers who set up the trust with a small or large foundation gift to establish the trust into action for its purpose. Trust A is set up for public good, and this trust holds all real property, so none is at risk. Land, copyrights, buildings, leases, important equipment is all clear of debt. This trust does not take any risks, and it does not trade. Trust B trades and gifts profits. This trust accepts volunteer and contract labour and can pay employees. It can involve itself in areas of business and risk and can rent or list real estate property from Trust A. The trust companies can share directors. The non-profit as a trading trust. Profits go to the beneficiaries and operate under the trust deeds. The main beneficiary is Trust A, which takes no risks and holds all property. Trust B can pay wages and costs and can pay staff or work with volunteers and gift to any other charity or trust of like mind.